we go to a break, but we're not still on air. We're just going to crack straight on with it.
Oh,
Kieran, I'll get to you in a little while. We're going to start with Harriet because she came out next. Harriet, I mean, it's quite a way to go, isn't it?
Don't worry about it.
How are you feeling? Did?
Don't worry about it.
Are you okay?
You're all right, babe. Don't worry about it. Take your deep breath.
Time. Take your time. Try and breathe. What is affecting you the most, do you think? The fact that you're out
That some
early
took my
on.
place.
The fact you're out.
And she's dressed in a Dorothy outfit.
The fact that someone's taking your
Like.
or I mean, it's quite nice now because you're smiling and half joking, hopefully, about it. Yeah. Or is it the way that you've left?
The way I've left.
So none of you saw it coming?
No.
You guys are really twisted, aren't you?
Well, we had to do something because you all get on really well.
Well, I said it to everyone. These guys, they're good. You're really good, aren't you?
Why do you think, Harriet, you're sat here?
Because I'm loudmouth.
Aaron.
Because of Aaron.
Yeah.
I told you. What did I tell you?
I only listened. Did you see the part where me and Chloe hid? Did you see that?
Yes, yeah.
And we clocked him, and I stood up and I was like, what? You was too face. And that's when I clocked it, and now that's why I'm here. But I'm going home, I've got my family. Am I not allowed to swear?
Well, you've done it now, so there's nothing we can really do about it. In the beginning, though, you were voted as one of the 3 most popular housemates in the house. So what do you think changed? Do you think it's literally been the last few days, or do you think it might have been a kind of slow-burning thing?
The last few days, and the Aaron, if you think the Aaron. You told me that. But you can't help, it's different when you're in there, do you know what I mean? Like, you see, it's different when you're watching it from the outside world, yeah, because I've watched this show 1,000 times before.
Yeah.
When you're watching it from the outside, you see everyone talking about everyone, but you don't see that in there. Because when you walk in a room, everyone shuts up.
Yeah.
And like, I always go, what are you whispering about? You can't stand it.
I think the thing with you is, though, you never really looked like you were, I don't think, my opinion, is you never looked like you were bitching. You looked like you're having a bit of a moan and that you got the ump a little bit. I got the right ump, she would be. So maybe that is one reason that you got that, you got the ump a little bit.
That's just me, though.
And your temper would flare up sometimes, and maybe
that's just me. How I went in that house is exactly how my mum and my dad would tell you. I'm a nightmare. No, my dad, and that's my sister. But that's exactly, I wasn't going to pretend to be anything I wouldn't be. If I've got the ump, I tell everyone I've got the ump. Yeah. It's the same on the outside, I've got the ump, leave me alone.
Yeah.
But I didn't do the bitching that bit don't run with me, I can't be bothered with it.
Also, the debate task, that had kind of a big impact on you as well, didn't it? Because you ended up having that argument with Danny, who is quite possibly the most placid man in the whole world.
Danny's so much like me.
We saw him go as well. Why do you think you pushed each other's buttons so much?
Because, you know, in the heat of the moment, everyone is screaming at everyone, and Dan went to me, shut up, shut up. I said, Dan, don't tell me to shut up, and I can't be told to shut up. And then, but after that, he's a lovely geezer, Dan. Do you know what I mean? After that, I was like, look, Dan, it ain't going nowhere. And he went, yeah, same. Squashed it. It's done. Put it under the carpet.
In the beginning, there was a great moment, I thought, with you in the diary room where you cried. You're quite emotional as well, aren't you? I mean, you've got a temper quite clearly, but you're also very emotional. We've seen you cry quite a few times when you've been worried about leaving because you really didn't want to go. But you didn't understand why you were there, that you kind of weren't like those people that were on Big Brother. Why didn't you think you should be there? Because Big Brother is about all sorts, all different people from different backgrounds.
This don't happen to my family. This ain't never happened to no one in my family like this before. This is the most best thing in my life. This will bring my family closer. Do you know what I mean? So I'm humble for the experience. I remember last February I was sitting and I looked at you in the crowd. Do you know what I mean? Like, this has never happened to me before, and I'm so grateful for everything. Even though it was 3 weeks, it was 3 weeks of my life. I can't wait to go under my bill and just cuddle him.
You said you wanted to do the show because you wanted to meet people that you would never normally meet. So Did you have any preconceived thoughts on what sort of people you would meet in there? And did they come to fruition? Did they meet your expectations? Did you learn about different people that you'd never really met before?
I've learned, considering like I live in London and that, you meet all sorts of people. I knew I'd meet an Aaron. I knew an Aaron was going to be in there. Chloe reminds me of home. Oh, sorry.
You all right?
Did you ever think you'd meet a Nick?
Oh.
I've met people like Nick before. But Nick, I think he's a bit of a snake, to be fair.
Oh! On that note as well, I've got to show you your best bits. I want to know why Nick's a snake. We'll find out on bots later. Rylan, that's one for you.